My name is Doug Scrimple, and I'm a college senior, and I basically suck at everything. My grades have been mediocre at best. Enough to keep me moving up a grade, but never enough to do anything with. It's a miracle that I even managed to get into college. Since my grades weren't going to be good enough to get any kind of degree, I figured I might as well get a head start on accepting my fate as a lifelong burger flipper. But even that wasn't proving fruitful. When I'm feeling down, nothing comforts me more than a classic true crime podcast. I don't know what it is about the grisly details that calms me, but it just does. And that's when it hit me. Something that even I couldn't mess up. I would become a serial killer. It couldn't be that hard, could it? So, I decided to become a serial killer. But where to begin? I decided to start a notebook in order to keep track of my progress. It was a dumb title, I'll admit that much. But hey, it made me laugh. And that's all that really matters, right? Anyway, like any good project, I decided the best place to start would be some research. The way I see it, the reason that true crime podcasts are so popular nowadays is because all the people who get featured either get caught or killed. For the sake of my future career, neither of those options were exactly ideal. So I figured I should try to find out where they all went wrong. And if there was anything I had learned from school, it was that the best place to do some research was the library. I suddenly remembered why my grades sucked. I couldn't research anything worth a damn. Too many words, names, dates, and other crap to memorize. But the trip hadn't been for nothing. I did learn a few things. For one, never ask a librarian for books about homicide. So research had been kind of a bust. Kind of discouraging start for an up-and-coming serial killer. But I listened to enough podcasts to probably be okay. Probably. All I was missing was a killer outfit. All the best serial killers, fictional or otherwise, have a fantastic sense of style. Before I could even begin to start figuring out what I was going to wear, I'd run into yet another snag. You see, I had never been exactly what anyone would call, realistically, an athlete. To be completely fair to myself, when it came to gym class, I had never exactly struggled per se. I could run a pretty solid mile if I had to, but if I wanted to be dragging the bodies of my victims anywhere other than where I'd killed them, I was going to have to get in shape and fast. Killer style would have to wait. This was going to suck. gonna hurt tomorrow. Surprising exactly no one, I was still in pain. But as internet motivational speakers say, the grind never stops. Step 3. Killer outfit time. Too flashy. I'll be caught in this for sure. Too formal. I can't move in this at all. Cool in theory. I like the movies, but too cliche. Now this could work. Step 3, complete. I had done a lot of solid preparation, but now it was time for the real work to begin. I needed to acquire a first victim. The biggest question on my mind for the rest of that day was, holy crap, how exactly does one go about finding a first victim? Because my thought process was, based on what I had learned from listening to my podcasts, that stalking someone was bound to get me caught. So obviously, I couldn't do that. On the other hand though, I couldn't exactly just go up to them and start stabbing them. That wouldn't be personal enough, and I wanted my first victim to be special. I would always want to think about that first gush of blood as it spills out onto their neck onto my hands as I watch their life drain from their eyes with fondness in my heart. So, I decided to post an ad of sorts. I didn't go into too much detail. All I said was that I was going to be an up-and-coming serial killer and I needed some help for a project. I couldn't put it in a newspaper or a Craigslist or something like that, so I did the next best thing. I posted it on the dark web. Man, all this planning really tuckers the guy out. I decided that was good enough and got ready to call it a day. So, as it turns out, there are literally 12 people who would take me up on my offer. I certainly was not expecting that kind of turnout. After all, it had only been like 7 hours or so. Maybe this was going to be better than I expected. I was going to have to at least interview some of these people. So I set about responding to each of the emails I had received, inviting them over to place a gauge on how I felt about them. I sent a few more emails and then I was all set. My first interview was scheduled to arrive in a couple of seconds actually. Oh, they're actually here, right on time.
What's up, bro? My name's Tyler.
Sup, I guess? Hi.
All right, dude, nice. So these are your digs?
Digs?
Yeah, bro, like your crib.
I mean, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Nice, bro. I dig it.
Thank you. So I assume you saw my ad?
Yeah, bro. I totally did. So, like, what's the rent situation like here?
Rent?
Didn't you, like, read your own ad, dude? You're, like, looking for a roommate, right?
No, that's not what I'm looking for at all.
Oh, bummer summer, dude. But, so, like, just to make sure, you're definitely, like, for real, not looking for a roommate, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, that's lame, but alright, I can understand. I guess I'll see you around, dude.
Shorts? In October? That's a choice.
Ugh, rough start. This was gonna be harder than I thought. But there was still time left in the day, and I had a few more
Hello?
interviews left to go. I mean, let yourself in, I guess. You saw my ad? I guess take a seat right here. So, what brings you here?
I don't know.
What about your name? All I really had was, like, your email address, so, like...
Beth.
Cool. I mean, like, that's pretty cool. So, like, you wanna die?
Yep.
Well, ma'am, you've been truly wonderful, but I just don't think you're what I'm looking for. So, like, can I just show you out here? So... Coming.
Door's unlocked.
So it is. You here for the interview?
You could say that.
Awesome. If you could just, like, let yourself in, come take a seat, and we can get this all started.
Sounds good to me.
Well, if you saw my ad, you would know my name is Doug Scrimble.
Yeah, I saw it. And, can I talk about that for an up-and-coming serial killer, you put your real name and real address in it. Rookie mistake.
I mean, like, it wasn't on the regular internet. Like, it was the dark web.
That's true, but you do realize all it takes to go to the dark web is a VPN, right? It's not that hard.
Yeah, I guess.
I could help you, you know.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the serial killer business myself. Lately, I've been looking to expand my horizons.
Holy crap. I knew I recognized her voice from somewhere, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't place it. But suddenly, then and there, I recognized it. Sitting in my living room was Darcy Bowen, writer and producer of my favorite true crime podcast, Nowhere to Run.
So anyway, even though it was a rookie mistake, your app did give me a little bit of inspiration to, you know, spice up my podcast.
You're Darcy Bowen?
Yeah, dude, I already told you that. Keep up.
I'm such a big fan of your show, like, oh my god.
If you were a real fan, you'd know something better than, you know, posting your real name and address online. Like a third grader could have told you that in their little internet safety course. And by the way, if we ever end up working together, I am never letting you live that one down.
Fine. But you're really willing to be my first victim?
Now, I never said that because how would I benefit from this situation?
Okay, well then what are you proposing then?
I help you plan everything out. I figure out your alibis, disposal areas, all that fun stuff. And then while you execute all the kills, I get all the gory details for my podcast. Sounds like a good deal, right?
I mean, it sounds good to me.
Good. We'll start planning tomorrow then.
I mean, I got nothing better going on, so...
Perfect. Then I'll be here at 6 on the dot tomorrow. How do you feel?
this week? No, that was insane. Like, that was a rush. I finally did something well.
I wouldn't say you did it well. Like, a little late on that. I had to hold him up for a minute and, like, B+ on that kidney. Come on.
He's dead, isn't he? Like, fine, you know what? It's better than the grades I got in school, so, like, I'll take it. So, dispose of the body?
Dispose of the body.
Alright.
So you were telling me, you, an up-and-coming serial killer, wrote everything down in an easy-to-find notebook that someone could steal or take, or you could leave somewhere in public with your name on it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Oh my god, you need more help than I thought.
Ooh, that reminds me. I should go grab it.
Okay. So, step number 6, if I can find the page. Commit murder. And done.
Dude, you're forgetting the most important part.
What?
You want to be a serial killer. Serial's the key word. Step number 7, repeat. Come on. Alright, well, I've got to head out. I have a long day of script writing ahead of me. I hear about a new wave of murders in my hometown.
Damn, sounds fascinating.
Damn right it will be.
Good luck and good night.
Good luck, Doug.
At last, I had found something I was good at. And with a little bit of help, I think I might just shape up to be a killer.